If you think your 9-to-5 job is holding you back from getting rich, think again. Because the truth is, your salary might actually be the most powerful wealth-building tool you'll ever have, if you know how to use it right. Let's break down exactly how to turn your 9-to-5 into a wealth machine, step by step. Step 1. Maximize your current job. Most people underestimate how powerful their salary really is. Let's say you started your job in 2020, earning $50,000 a year. If your pay hasn't increased since then, you've already taken a real pay cut. Here's why. Inflation means that $50,000 in 2020 now has the same buying power as about $62,000 today. So, even if you've stayed consistent, your money hasn't. If you want to build wealth, your first goal is to protect your income from inflation. And the simplest way to do that? Negotiate a raise. But here's where most people go wrong. They ask for a raise because living costs have gone up. The truth? Your boss doesn't care about your rent or groceries. Their focus is business results. So instead of asking based on need, build your case based on value. Keep a running list of your achievements, projects completed, revenue generated, problem solved, or positive feedback from clients and teams. That list becomes your proof, your data-driven argument for higher pay. Next, do your research. Use tools like Glassdoor, LinkedIn, or Indeed to see what others in similar roles earn. If you're underpaid, that gives you leverage. But one warning, don't bluff. Never threaten to quit unless you're ready to walk away. Empty ultimatums kill credibility. Even a 5 to 10% raise can drastically speed up your wealth journey, because every extra dollar today becomes fuel for future investments and freedom. Step 2. Switch for a better salary. Here's a hard truth. Loyalty doesn't pay, at least not financially. Data from the Federal Reserve's Wage Growth Tracker shows that people who switch jobs consistently earn more than those who stay put, and the compounding effect is real. For example, a 5% raise with each job change doesn't just add up, it compounds. Switch jobs 3 times, and you could end up earning 15%, 20% more than if you stayed in the same role. So don't fear switching, fear staying stuck. When you're considering a new role, don't just look at salary. Look at the full package: retirement matching, health coverage, bonuses, and stock options. These can quietly add tens of thousands to your long-term wealth. Step 3. Escape the golden handcuffs. Now, this might sound strange, but a high-paying job can also trap you. It's called the golden handcuffs. When a job pays well or offers great perks, it's easy to get comfortable, even if you hate it. The salary feels too good to leave, and before you know it, you're stuck. You start working longer hours, chasing promotions, upgrading your lifestyle, and building a cage made of comfort. You tell yourself it's worth it, but deep down, you're trading freedom for stability. So, here's how to avoid that trap. 1. Pay yourself first. Automate your savings and investments before you spend a dime. Build wealth in the background. 2. Avoid lifestyle inflation. When your income goes up, keep expenses steady and invest the difference. 3. Build an exit plan. Create a safety net, an emergency fund, passive income, or a side business. Because true wealth isn't about the paycheck, it's about options. Step 4. Build a business on the side. Millions of Americans want to start their own business, but most never do because they can't afford to quit their jobs. Here's the solution. Use your 9-to-5 to fund your freedom. Treat your salary as your startup investor. Keep your job for stability, and build your business in your free time. If burnout is the problem, find a role that gives you balance. Maybe remote work, fewer meetings, or flexible hours. The goal isn't to quit tomorrow. It's to build something that eventually gives you choice. Use the skills and discipline you've built helping your employer grow, and apply them to your own business. Step 5. Invest what you earn. No matter how high your income or side hustle profits, saving alone won't make you rich, because inflation doesn't just shrink your paycheck, it eats your savings too. Let's say you've got $10,000 in a savings account earning 3% interest. If inflation is 5%, your real return is -2%. You're losing money without realizing it. That's why you need to invest. Yes, the stock market can be volatile, but historically it's grown around 8 to 10% per year over the long term. Let's put that into perspective. If you invest $500 a month at a 10% annual return, in 30 years, you'd have over $1 million. If you can bump that up every time you get a raise or switch jobs, you'll reach financial freedom even faster. And one of the best ways to start is with index funds, low-cost, diversified investments that track the market and outperform most active investors. Automate your investments. Let a portion of every paycheck go straight to your investment account. No thinking, no timing, just consistency. Because the less emotion you bring to money, the faster it grows. Final thoughts. Your 9-to-5 isn't your enemy. It's your launchpad. Use it to negotiate, save, invest, and fund your next move. Because real wealth isn't built overnight. It's built intelligently over time. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos that decode money, wealth, and financial freedom.